Good morning, I'm Daniela, a coach and linguistic mediator of COP Dimora. I'm recording this message because since May 4th, a new decree has come into force in order to contain the spread of COVID-19. It is, as before, forbidden to move your accommodation. Movements are allowed only for work, health, and strict necessities, as for example, shopping. In particular, trips out of necessities are allowed on an individual basis within the province. This means, for example, that you can go to shopping in Reggio Emilia. Movement to meet relatives are allowed within the region, respecting the prohibition of assembly. This means no private parties, and the obligation of a distance of at least 1 meter and the use of a mask. It is permitted to return to one house or residence. Concerning the mask, the use of a mask is mandatory in rooms open to public, and the obligation also applies outdoor spaces when it's not possible to maintain the distance of a meter. Park and garden are reopened with some rules. No groups are allowed, therefore no recreational activities, picnics, parties, or barbecues. Access is allowed only to individuals, in exception for minors and people who are not completely self-sufficient. It is mandatory to maintain the distance of at least a meter and at least 2 meters in case of for sports reasons, like if you are doing sports. The use of a mask is required in accordance to the current regulations, and the children plays area are closed. Concerning sport activities, all individual activities are allowed with the exception of minor and people who are not self-sufficient and who may need a companion. And it is compulsory to maintain the distance of a meter and 2 meters in case of sport activities. For any other activities, the movement are allowed only within the province. So, for example, cycling, running, selection hunting, sport fishing, horse riding, and archery. Thank you for your attention.